Kokomi has blasted her way into the Genshin meta discussions after her top-tier team, Sukokomon, which I'm sure you've all heard of by now, was brought into the public's eye by a big YouTuber 1010. After Terraflop did calculations and frame-by-frame damage counts to prove that this team dished out top-tier DPS, and this was verified by Kitsune mains, Kokomi's top-tier team has been acknowledged by the Genshin community. But a look at spiralabyss.org will show that though Kokomi seems to have a high usage rate, people are not actually using this Sukokomon team. Even though it's strong, there's been an associated difficulty with using the team to its fullest potential. Looking at Terraflop's original rotation instructions, it's easy to see how learning such a sequence could be daunting, as there's 8 character swaps and 3 specific attack combos to learn. So how is one supposed to memorize this? Well, I present to you an arrangement that will let you perform this rotation without having to memorize who to swap to next because it's built into the arrangement. I'll present this visually to show that it's really easy once you know this pattern. Arrange your units as such, with Fischl on spot 1, Kokomi on 2, Xiangling on 3, and Sucrose on 4. You can reverse this order, but don't mix it, as this is essential. Now I'll demonstrate the rotation. We perform Fischl's skill, Kokomi's skill, then Xiangling's skill, followed by Sucrose's double skill with normal attacks weaved in as possible. Then we use Xiangling's burst, Kokomi's burst, then Fischl's burst. Then we use Xiangling's skill, Sucrose's skill, and finally Sucrose's burst, and remain and normal attack until Oz disappears. We then rinse and repeat. See the pattern yet? The characters we swap to are 1, 2, 3, 4, then 3, 2, 1, then 2, nope, skip 2, 3, 4, and then we rinse and repeat. Once you've arranged the characters like this, it's basically going down, then up, then down again. In fact, if you swap to Kokomi the third way down on accident, you'll realize that your skill and burst are on cooldown and you can just swap to Xiangling without losing too much damage or time. So the swapping is fine, but what about which buttons to press? Well, it's simply skill, 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 double skill, so skill all the way down, then burst, 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 so bursts all the way up, then skip, skill, double skill, oh wait, skill's on cooldown, so use your burst. And it's that simple. Now you might be thinking, wait, what about the combos? There's an N1E, N2E, N1, and an N2C, N2D, N2C, and an N1E, N1Q. Well, young one, there is a method to the madness. Let's look at Sucrose's combos. If this is your first Sukokomon video, the purpose of Sucrose's E is to swirl Guoba while he is pyro-infused, which is just before he breathes fire, and this causes an explosion of damage numbers. Use your E just as the exclamation is appearing. If you're relying on reaction speed, you'll be too late, so you have to do it in sync with him. Pressing E before the exclamation mark appears will also cause you to fail. Become one with Guoba and it's actually pretty easy. After using Guoba, he will spit fire every 2 seconds. So the key is that for the first double swirl, you need to swap to Sucrose and you'll have to wait for around 1 second, so while waiting, just auto attack. Then use your E, then you have to wait for 2 seconds before he attacks next. So what's the logical thing to do? Just auto until you feel like he's gonna breathe again, then press E in sync with him, and guess what? You're only gonna be able to fit an N2 in there. Before swapping off Sucrose, just throw in a cheeky swirl, then swap to Xiangling. If you don't think in terms of this combo, but in terms of synchronizing your E with Guoba and squeezing as many cheeky teensy autos in there, it's actually not too bad. For her second combo, as usual, time your E with him. As for the Q, do a cheeky auto first, and then throw it in as early as possible because Guoba, the jellyfish, and Oz will disappear off the field very soon. Next, with Kokomi. N2C, N2D, N2C, well, you're a Kokomi main, so just do it. Truth be told, you're not losing that much damage if you just do any combo you feel like in the moment. Even a triple N2C isn't that bad, but I'd recommend just memorizing this combo. Now this might be some people's first Sukokomon video, so I'll just give a quick look at my recommended build for Sukokomon. Just pause here if you need to use this as reference, but the main thing to note is the energy recharge values. If you cannot use your ults immediately when you need them, this team will straight up fail harder than any hard carry team in Genshin. So try your best to hit these energy recharge values with whatever you need, emblem set, ER sands, and even offset pieces. If you find that you can function with lower energy recharge, that's good too. These are just the numbers that I found comfortable without many HP particles. Finally, never put Kokomi in slot 1 because she holds the thrilling tales of Dragon Slayer. And that's it for this Sukokomon Easy Mode guide. Hopefully this lowers the bar for entry and makes this not only a top tier DPS team but one that is easily accessible to everyone. The rotation is not that daunting once you follow my easy auto arrangement. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and learned something from it, please leave a like. If you're interested in furthering your Kokomi skills with a frame-by-frame look at animation cancelling and learning the timing windows to perform 100% snapshotted jellyfish rotations, do consider checking out my other in-depth Kokomi mechanics guide. With that, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.